PYX 106.
1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com.
What's your official title there, Chaz Farcher? What's your title?
Handler of all things.
Esquire?
Associate attorney, yeah, Esquire, barrister of the court. All of those work.
Are you like Paul's Ray Donovan? I don't watch the movies.
That's really funny.
I don't watch the shows.
clean
I
up
hope
Paul's-
I wish I were that important. Associate attorney.
That's really funny.
Well, you're here to bring us up to speed and talk about the second Joe Bruno trial, which started yesterday. Bring us up to speed on what happened.
Just had the opening statement. They sat a jury yesterday, and then they sat a jury. Now they've had their opening statements. The gloves are off. Looks like the prosecution has come out swinging.
Yeah.
And I think they got to, because I think they got a lot to prove this time around.
My question to you, Mike, I have two questions. That's it. What are those that think he's guilty saying, and what are those that think he's not guilty saying?
It comes down to this theft of honest services law. Essentially the allegation is that Joe Bruno sold his office to local business people, to push grants and New York State tax money towards these businesses, $500,000 grants to fund these businesses that in turn paid him consulting fees for no-show jobs and paid him, ridiculous fees for worthless items such as racehorses that weren't worth money. So, essentially the allegations that he sold his office.
Yeah, and that happens all the time. I hope people understand that. That is a very...
But it's not
It's
right.
a very common... No. I'm just saying it happens all the time. It's incredibly common, not only in politics, but in finance and in it's amazing.
It's okay to do. You just can't get caught. That's all.
Right. Exactly.
We've only been here a couple of years, Chaz, but public perception, at least what we see,
They love Joe.
They seem to like Joe. And we even got calls yesterday off air. We didn't put any on there, but they were like, "What a waste of taxpayer money."
Yeah.
Does that matter?
Yeah, well, I think it does. I think public perception it does matter. You're supposed to be looking for jurors who are neutral, who don't know much, if anything, about the trial. But I think that's tough in this area. Joe Bruno's a local guy. He was a Senate Majority Leader for a long time.
Hey, you're sitting talking to two potential jurors right here.
Well, they already said the trial's already started.
I'm just saying, just for the record, we don't know. Yeah, you wish that if a guy did amazingly great things like Bruno's done over the years that he's been around, you wish that would then counteract a mistake if he did in fact do this. But that's not the way the law works.
A lot of these politicians who do these amazing great things do it because they make backroom deals that are dirty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying I don't know. I met him at the ballpark a handful of times. I don't know.
Yep, that's it.
I don't know the case all that well. What could happen? I mean, he's like 85, isn't he? What could happen to him?
He is 85. The case has been going on since 2008. 2009 was the first trial. Then you had this change in the law. I think, what will happen is, one of two things. That the original case, there were 8 charges against him. On the original trial, 5 of those were thrown out. The jury hung on 1. So you're down to 2 out of 8 counts left. And of the 2 that are left, there's been a change in the law. Originally, the prosecution only had to show, that there was some unfair dealing or a conflict of interest. The law changed, and now you got these 2 counts remaining, and now the prosecution's got to show an actual bribe or an actual kickback, which is going to be a lot harder to do.
Okay.
So if the first go-around is an indication, Joe, in my mind, either walks on this one, or if he's convicted, I think his attorneys file a motion to stay that sentence pending appeal, which buys him another few years.
So you don't think he'll ever do jail time or anything like that?
Not in the foreseeable future, anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Wow, man, I don't know. Look, this is one of those things that this country's founded on. It's the backhand, it's the back pocket, the glad handing.
It's just gonna be a quick
it's not legal.
I'm waiting for one of you guys to run. When are you going to do it?
I've got a whole platform. I'm ready. But
and I got a long laundry list of reasons why people would throw me under the bus.
Chaz, is this going to be a quick trial?
No, I think it'll take relatively speaking, but it depends on how quick it is. I think it's going to be about 2 weeks.
Much quicker than the last one.
And just to throw some fuel on the fire, what is this going to cost the taxpayer?
I have no idea. I wouldn't begin to speculate.
I
Too
like
much.
to
How about
fan
that?
the
Too
flames.
much.
All right, pal.
All right, Chaz Farcher from Martin Harding and Mazzotti, 1-800-LAW-1010 and 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Good stuff this morning. Thanks, pal.
Hey, guys, have a great day.
Quinn and Cantara. They have to be better. They live here. Mornings on PYX 106.